Are you ready to see it?
No. I'm excited. Don't show me.
Here it is. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Eyes are closed.
Okay, you're about to see the most amazing thing ever. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make space.
Okay.
My hands are messy.
Here you go.
This reaction is being prepared on January 20th, 2023, to be published on January 21st, 2023. So the stats that I'm going to mention here, not much will change between the day it's being prepared on the 20th and the day that's to be published on the 21st. So the reaction to them going to Chili's is not even important. They're saying that, oh, these are the things that Chili's doesn't want you to know. Meanwhile, the two of them are on their property shooting footage and talking to staff. So, of course, Chili's wants you to know. This is a soft ad. It's a fake hack. It's baloney. Anyway, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that today, when this is being published, January 21st, 2023, 5 days from now, JP and Julia, Healthy Junk Food, will have their 10th anniversary of their channel, which is huge. And the most recent thing they did on the main part of their channel was from, as I'm preparing this today on the 20th, 27 days ago. And JP went to Dunkin' and made a fool of himself with that costume. And with an installed base of 3 million, they got 31,000 views after 27 days, which is terrible. And they're mostly on TikTok, and they recycle their TikToks and into the shorts part of their YouTube channel. And 3 days ago, on the 17th, they did, trying to get a patty melt from McDonald's. And Julia is not even in the footage. You don't even get her hand. For all we know, somebody else shot it with JP, and she added a couple of short voiceovers after the fact. It's really short. Do you not believe me? Let's just run it. Here it is.
Does McDonald's have a patty melt on their menu?
No.
Exactly. So I found a way on how to make a patty melt at McDonald's. Through the app.
Let's see, what did you do?
To make a patty melt at McDonald's, order a Big Mac, customize, no lettuce, add tomato, add mayonnaise, extra cheese. Take the top bun off, and then you flip the center like so. And as you can see, we got a patty melt.
That's really cool, JP, but what are you going to do with that top bun?
I don't know, throw it out.
That was terrible. JP and Julia used to be smart and funny and a couple, and now their material is stupid and lame, and they're not a couple. And I'm not going to lie and say they're losers not making money. They are making money. They're on TikTok. It's a different audience. They have to make tons of really short pieces, which are just goofy, and they're not what they used to be on the YouTube channel. And these hacks are just giant sellouts, which makes it even worse. And the worst part of all is that they're not a couple. The biggest part that's missing from the JP and Julia Healthy Junk Food main channel is JP and Julia themselves. And they should really call it at the 10-year mark, 5 days from now. It'll be interesting to find what they do with it, because they haven't done anything for like almost a month on the main channel. And the last thing they did do had very little Julia in it, and it was weak and silly. And to mark the 10-year anniversary with some dignity and celebration, and then just, go do TikTok would be the smart thing to do. To have them carry on with the channel the way it is, which is, every once in a while they show up with a recycled TikTok, or they do something lame where they're not working together. What's the point? I mean, these two do TikTok, and it's short and silly, and they sell out and kiss the behind of the big fast food chains that they used to poke some fun at. They're just not what they used to be, so it would be great to just call it at the 10-year mark 5 days from now. Which there's no hate on this, don't bring me the hate, because as a fan of them for years, I was, and you guys, some of you certainly were looking forward to them, getting married. And it's been like way too long, and like COVID is come and gone for the most part, even though it's still here. I thought that was preventing them from getting married, and now look at them. They're not wearing any masks when they go to Chili's to do that fake hack thing. Yeah, so I mean, like, it's a bit of a drag, right? I mean, it's like, and it's also an insult to their fans, such as, myself, with you guys too, some of you, certainly, that they're gonna make stuff like this, and, just sell out to the big chains that they used to make fun of. Alright, so, like, the reaction to the Chili's is not the most important thing. However, let's do it. Okay, JP and Julia published this piece of poop on October 29th of 2022, and there's a fake setup right at the very start. This is right I'm going to give you the whole thing. And so they're both welcome to set up, shoot footage on Chili's property, and they're talking to staff, and staff is asking a question that JP and Julia are waiting for, which is the mashed potatoes. You want them plain or do you want them loaded? And loaded is with cheese and bacon. And then JP's going to ask his loaded question is, it's probably more money, right? And of course the answer he's going to get is no. And then he's like, what? Really? It's just terrible material.
Mashed potatoes, you want them plain or you want them loaded? Like cheese and bacon?
It's probably more though, right? It isn't more to get them loaded?
JP knew what the answer was because this is all staged and paid for, fake hack, soft ad for Chili's. And he's just about to say, my mind is blown right now.
My mind is blown right now.
Sure it is, JP. You are 40 years of age, and you expect us to believe that you are blown away by a tiny bit of cheese product and a few scraps of bacon. The next thing he's gonna say is, okay, while starting to smile, and then he edits to interrupt himself, to give a sense of what he's saying is for real, and we're interrupting a magic moment with him blown away by a tiny little bit of junk food that he didn't have to pay for. What garbage.
Okay, we made it! The Chili's!
Really? You did? With your expensive Tesla and perfect driving conditions, you made it to Chili's. What an accomplishment. Wow, you're sounding like Ken Domik. Even though his Rusty is a prop vehicle and it's serviceable, it sounds like he's got a little bit more credibility when he says, we made it! I mean, you've got even less. I mean, you're sinking here, JP, really.
There's a lot of crazy hacks.
Yes, there are a lot of crazy hacks. Ken is one of them, and now you've become one of them, too. Oh, let's take on Chili's. We're going to tell you the things they don't want you to know. Don't mind me walking on their property while Julia shoots footage. And then we're going to show me walking into the place and talking to staff. We're going to tell you what they don't want us to tell you here.
Discounts to be seen online, but are they all true? We don't know. So we're going to find out right now, starting with number one. I got to pull up number one.
We are both going to pull up number one, which is job one. It is JP's job to get you to install the Chili's app on your dang phone. Everything else is just a bonus. And they came to him because they're like, oh, you're on the internet and stuff like that, ain't you? Yeah. Well, you get all them folks out there to get the, that newfangled application put on the telephone there too. They don't know what they're dealing with. I mean, like, this isn't hip. It's just, you know, they've got like a sub base of 3 million, and after about a month, they're pulling in like 30,000 clicks. They're like Ken now.
Rewards members get a free birthday dessert and access to the Wi-Fi. It's my birthday.
Hey JP, we know you're watching. You're never gonna comment on it. We know you're watching the same. And even though we're giving you the business here because you deserve it, most of us here, including myself, are still Team JP, and we think you're being hard done by with Julia leaving you in such a spectacular fashion. Yet, with that said, if you're gonna go on your birthday, make a big deal with some crummy free birthday dessert, you know, we might have to be a little more impressed with her Instagram, where she's always, you know, showing off and eating all of the gourmet food, and you're gonna make a big thing about, oh, well, this is all just bad. We're all just so disappointed, and, well, get in there and do your job.
Okay.
Just look at the footprint those two are creating going into this place. They need some room apart from each other. He's performing, and she's shooting him with the camera, and as if staff isn't going to know and the owner is not going to be alerted if this wasn't already set up in advance. It's like, yeah, how can we help you today? Well, what are you doing? It gets even more stupid when he starts talking to staff once he gets in there. Let's get in there then.
So I read online, because it's my birthday, that rewards members get a free birthday dessert.
JP is almost speaking in his silly voice that he uses for a lot of the other hacks. You know, like, if you go to this place and then you get the patty, then you will get the other meal, and then you can put this other stuff on, and then if you do this and this, you can get extra lettuce. And in real life, that young woman would not be putting up with this baloney from him. She would say, you keep talking to me like that, and I'm going to have the bouncer break you in half. And it's even more stupid because Julia's standing there recording all this. They're not going to stand for any of that if this wasn't already set up. This is so much like a soft-scripted, fake reality TV sort of thing. It's just so fake and disappointing for him to be doing this.
And access to the Wi-Fi, is that true? Of course I'm a rewards member.
Was that exchange of dialogue fake enough for everybody? Why doesn't she turn to Julie and say, why are you recording me? What are you doing? What is this for? What are you going to do with that footage? Can I help you? Do you want to eat something here and do some business or what? Like, he asks, like, the prepared questions, and she gives him the prepared answers. This is so ridiculously stupid that it is for their new audience of stupid people now.
Yeah. Yo. Come on, Chili's.
Remember that JP's job is to get people to install the Chili's app on their phone, and the rest is just window dressing, including this, where he pretends to have like a real moment by judging the speed of their Wi-Fi service there. It's not perfect, so he pretends to be complaining about it a little bit to make the whole thing feel a little bit legit. Really clever, JP.
You're better than that. That's good enough. I can't play Call of Duty, but don't use data. Don't get ripped off.
Yeah, right, JP. You're gonna sit there for 12 hours and play Call of Duty like a 14-year-old with a bowl of salsa and chips. The only people that are getting ripped off are the ones who believe that this production is for real.
I get free chips and salsa by doing...
Every time?
Like every time?
Did everybody enjoy that fake little moment of dialogue when the camera person, Julia, got into the act with every time? And then the staffer turns and goes, yeah, oh, it almost seems like it's for real here.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Like, you never even need to, like, buy food then. So are you a rewards member, JP?
Of course I'm a rewards member, yeah. Like...
We are supposed to believe that Julia either doesn't know or cares to know whether or not JP is a rewards member with his app at Chili's or not. And we're all supposed to believe that JP isn't, and he makes a screen grab movie of his phone and publishes it. And this is like not surreal now?
I don't have any rewards, but I've been one for a while now.
Do we have to order it, or does it just automatically come out?
No, I have to do it for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'd have to say, hey, I'm a rewards member, I'd like chips and salsa.
Yes, no kidding. Because even if something is free, some people might not like chips and salsa, so they don't want to waste their money bringing it out to people, even if they are rewards members and they're entitled to it. So, in the midst of this paid-for production, which is totally fake, JP has been instructed to let everybody know by asking his fake question to the staffer. Do I have to ask for it, or does it come out automatically? Oh, no, you have to ask for it. Okay, got it, cool. So disappointing that he is making this.
Got it.
If you're wondering why I'm wearing a jacket in Florida, it's because Chili's actually keep the temperature very cold.
Yes, very cold. Just like your heart and what you're doing to JP. Let him go. Whatever argument you've made to him, let's stay together as business partners. Just get away from it. Of the two of you, you're so profoundly actively promoting yourself on your Instagram as this wild single gal who is always shaking her behind, because I can't swear in any of these healthy junk food reactions. I want to do something different. Now I forgot my train of thought. Okay, so she brings a winter jacket because she wants to let everybody know, because she's been told to say it, that they have the air conditioning on full blast. This is so fake and stupid.
It's not just because of the spicy seasoning in the barbecue ribs. It's because it's freezing in here.
You mean it's chilly? Beware.
JP is starting another super fake moment of this production, saying, beware of the tablet kiosk at your table. They're engineered to make you spend money. And then Julia gets into it when she's trying to sound all legit. What? As if they're really having this conversation. This is a paid-for soft ad, so they have to have a moment like this, you better watch out, they're trying to screw you over with these tablets, so beware of them. And there's Julia what? They're letting us in on something. Oh my gosh, this is really bad.
The tablet kiosks at your table, they're designed to make you spend more money.
What?
I don't know if that's true. Well, let's find out.
How do you order on this thing?
You don't.
Oh, you don't?
It just kind of just shows you pictures of something.
Oh, I thought that you could order on it.
So the margarita of the month is claimed to be $4 to $5 cheaper than other margaritas. Let's see if that's true.
That will be the lowest price margarita. $6 versus, even on the menu here, $9.
Wait, so it's $9 for that and then $6 for this?
That's right.
We have that one, and then we also have 2 for 1. I think it's $7 for 2.
Is it 2 for 1 today or just...
All day, every day.
So we learned from our server that house margaritas are buy one, get one free all day, every day. That's $1 more than their special and $2 less than on their menu, but at the cost of their house tequila. So what if you don't want that drink though?
That whole talk there, JP rambling about the specials on the margaritas, is so boring that it's putting us to sleep, in addition to this woman who's pretending to be his girlfriend.
Then you can just ask them for that, but without some of the other ingredients in it.
You think they'll do it? There's
Yeah.
no way.
Maybe instead of blood orange, but put a different flavor. No, that's so extra.
Yeah, that would just be a different margarita.
Yeah, that's just a margarita.
Here comes another fake moment, and not only is it fake, it's really stupid. This was shot in October of 2022. JP has his birthday in that month, and of course we have Halloween in that time as well. So, they have this drink that comes with the plastic fangs, and both JP and Julia know very properly that this is a quick service restaurant item, and they're all individually wrapped, And it would actually be more work for the staff to take these things, open them up, and then just leave them scattered all over the place, especially leaving them on the floor. So they both know that, and JP's going to make the stupid suggestion that, that's probably lying on the floor. And then she pretends like she believes him, and then he laughs at her. It's like all fake and all stupid. They would not believe this story coming from, each other. It's just so pathetic. I gotta hold myself back from swearing.
Yo, those are probably so unsanitary.
Why?
They're probably on the floor in the back of the Chili's.
The reason why they did that is because this is a soft ad masquerading as some sort of a hack. So they have to have a couple of moments like this in the production to make it seem like it's for real. So they give them some soft criticism and some soft items to play with, such as this. I mean, neither one of them is going to look at the camera and say, stay away from this place. They're trying to screw you over. Yeah, this place is just garbage. We are leaving. So they're not going to do anything like that. Yet they do these silly little moments to make the whole thing feel like it's real when it's all fake.
Put it in the chips.
Yeah, put it in.
Here.
It's like me with my Invisalign.
You can get them frozen or on the rocks. It is with their house tequila. And you can get it different flavors for just a little bit of an upcharge.
And it's a better deal than getting a $6 fantastic margarita.
But with this margarita, you do get a better tequila.
The article says if you spend $5, you get free chips. So if you're just a rewards member, you can get free chips or a beverage anytime you come.
And I guess they're unlimited. They'll keep bringing you more.
Did you hear what she said and how fake it sounded too? I guess they're unlimited. They'll just keep bringing you more. I guess they're unlimited. They'll just keep bringing you more. Like, as if those words would leave her face in a real conversation with JP or anybody. That is so scripted and obligated for her to utter that in this production. Let's play that like 5 times in a row. You really feel how fake it is.
And I guess they're unlimited. They'll keep bringing you more. And I guess they're unlimited. They'll keep bringing you more. And I guess they're unlimited. They'll keep bringing you more. And I guess they're unlimited. They'll keep bringing you more. And I guess they're unlimited. They'll keep bringing you more.
Bottomless, and this is better than Chipotle. With Chipotle, you have to buy the chips. So what I would do is I would stop in the Chili's, pick up my chips, and then head to Chipotle. You just have to tell them, be like, hey, I'm a rewards member. Can I have my chips? Free chips.
You think you can get them to go?
Yeah.
So it's not every time you come you get free chips and salsa. It's just right when you first
Yeah, so
are.
it's like an incentive to sign up.
I knew it was too good to be true. Free chips every day. But you know who does do free chips every day? Moe's. Welcome to Mold. Did you hear that? Mold. Because it's dirty. I'm just joking. It's Moe's. I was curious, could I just get chips here? Is that a thing?
No.
So Jeffrey Layton worked at Chili's. I want to thank Jeffrey. He ordered the skillet queso. He asked her a plate to dump the chips on and smother them with the queso. We could also ask her shredded cheese, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, and pico. No additional cost. Is that true or not?
The sour cream would be extra.
The sour cream.
Yeah, but we want to do it as the dip trio because for that one, it's only 40 cents more and you can get guacamole, which is normally $1 upcharge.
Is Jeffrey going to be okay with this?
No, I think Jeffrey would be impressed.
Okay, Jeffrey.
On to the next hack.
I just thought of one right now. The lettuce is free, the cheese is free, the pico's free.
There is nothing free. And it is so irritating for you to look at the camera saying, this is free, that's free, over here, that's free. If you're not buying something at these little restaurants, you're not getting anything for free. There are like a whole bunch of options. Some options you have to pay for. Other options you don't have to pay for. It's not free. They're not going to provide for people to walk in off the street and say, hi, I thought just as a goodwill gesture, it would be nice if you guys just give me some of the free stuff and I'll just leave and tell people what a great place this is. And there isn't anything free, all right? It's like, grow up. There isn't anything free there.
You could not get a dip trio, you could just get a side of queso and have loaded nachos.
You mean if the side of queso is free?
No, the side of queso is $3.
That is the thumbnail. It was not Photoshop. Just like with the Ken Domik reactions, the micro expressions really tell the tale of what is happening. And when you're trying to sustain something that isn't true, that's when they start appearing. And these two are not into each other anymore, and Julie is especially fed up with it.
I don't care, it's still less than $9.
That was really not convincing, JP. As if you and Julia are going to sit around and have a sort of almost argument over saving like a few dollars.
I was wondering, how much is the cost of a side of queso?
Like just like a queso by itself?
Yeah.
No, Julia, we do not believe that you're going to humiliate yourself at Chili's by asking the price of something that costs $3. No wonder you look tired with this performance, and it's almost over, and then you can go back to your Instagram and hang out with all your besties and your gourmet food, and why not? Because you're not into this anymore, that is for sure.
$3? Okay. Don't get ripped off.
So basically, guys, what we're trying to tell you is come to Chili's, get free chips and salsa, and then for $3, pour it all over your nachos. We learned from our previous hack, lettuce, pico, and cheese is all free. And there it is, guys. You just got yourself $3 loaded nachos at Chili's.
Man, this one comes with salsa. It does taste good when you save money.
Are you ready to see it?
No. I'm excited. Don't
All
show
right,
me.
here it is, here it is. Close your eyes, close your eyes.
Yes, we already did that joke at the start of this reaction, so we're not going to do it a second time. However, we will speak to this. You guys are less than a month removed from having been engaged for 6.5 years. With the ring being off of Julia's finger for a year now. So, please, call it at the 10-year anniversary of your channel itself. Because this is an insult to what your channel used to be. And you're just doing this for money? I mean, it's bad enough that you sell out to the chains that you used to make fun of. Do you have to make a mockery of the relationship you used to have too? 10-year anniversary of the channel, just call it. Please.
Eyes are closed.
Okay, you're about to see the most amazing thing ever. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make space.
Okay,
My hands are messy.
here you go.
Oh my god!
Pepperoni pizza.
Is this the scariest thing we've ever seen?
When JP and Julia do these fake hacks, soft ads, dishonest pieces of poo, then they have to make it feel like it's real, come up with things to complain about that don't really matter. So he's given her the pizza, and Julia is pretending to be excited about carbs and low-grade cheese. And they got the music going, and they are about to trash the pizza. If you go to the Chili's website, the pizza is not even on the main page. They're not known for their pizza. If you go to their menu, they're pushing the fajitas, the burgers, the ribs, and the booze. The pizza exists at the bottom of the menu, selling the kids menu. So what they're going to give poo to is an item that's only meant to please the kids if they happen to be there. It's not a kid's place. It's the margaritas, and it's, you know, the adult food that goes with it. So this is totally ridiculous that they're gonna like bring so much misery to this stupid little pizza, which is there only as an afterthought. So here they are. They're really gonna let Chili's have it.
Everything about that pizza is bad. The cheese is bad, the crust is bad, the sauce is bad, the pepperonis are bad. I don't even think it's cooked all the way.
Yeah, it did taste a little raw.
Bad.
So we learned during our visit that you can add as many extra sides as you want for only $1.
Dude, that's a steal.
Dude? Seriously? Now, JP, you know the meaning of the word dude. And even though you're over 40, you can still use that word because you're still halfway cool. Yet, for this moment, in the middle of a soft ad for Chili's, you're gonna use dude? That is sad.
The adult menu is $2, but are the portion sizes the same?
I think we found something. Is it the same portion?
It's not.
It's not.
The corn is going to be the same portion, the broccoli is going to be the same portion, but for kid fries is a little bit.
Kids' fries are a little bit
Not
less.
much less.
Not much less.
Hey JP, look at this. If you order the mini mold.
When you are doing a soft ad, fake hack sort of project, such as this, there are a few moments where you can make it feel like it's real, and then there are other moments where it's like a little sketchy, and then there are moments like this which are just so brazenly fake. JP had the menu in his hands. He was shooting that. He was waiting for Julia with the menu in front of her to say, "Hey JP, look at this, you can get this item here."
Hey JP, look at this. If you order the mini mold. Hey JP, look at this. If you order the mini mold. Hey JP, look at this. If you order the mini mold. Hey JP, look at this. If you order the mini mold.
And look at her. She doesn't even want to be doing this. I mean, it's just like, okay, we're not having fun. We're not a couple. Julia doesn't eat this type of food anymore. And, you know, let's pretend to get excited about finding stuff on the menu. I mean, it was so set up. It's like, okay, like now, hey JP, look at this. It's like, well, and JP has to use this because he's not gonna say, you know, Julia, I'm not getting enough energy. We need to do it again. She'd be like, I've done it. We're done with it, okay? We've promoted the product. We got our money. We're done.
On the menu, it comes at
$3.49.
But if you order it on the kids menu, $2.49.
Yes, Julia, count it down to the last of the cents to pretend that you're excited about saving $1 on a tiny item when you get it off of the kids menu. Let me explain for the two of you that Chili's is a bar and grill. It's for adults. It's about the margaritas, not the candy milkshakes. And if you go to McDonald's in there to eat, then you can expect to hear kids shrieking and yelling in the background. It's part of the noise that you expect. Yet if you go to Chili's, because it's a bar and grill, you don't expect that. However, some people are stuck with kids when they go there. So they are accommodating those customers, and they're not soaking them by making the kids menu feel friendly with a few little discounts in there. So if you want to go and make a fool of yourself with no kids and order stuff off the kids menu and make people think that you have sort of fetish by doing that, go ahead, and you can walk out of there and say, well, I really soaked them. I saved $1 on this thing by getting it from the kids menu. Nobody cares.
Cents.
Good.
$5.75, $6.75, $7.75, $8.85, $9.95.
All under $10.
But wait, that meal comes with a side, so it's really all under $9.
Also, you can make it loaded with bacon bits and cheese on there at no extra cost.
No extra cost.
That is where they ended it. I poop you not. It feels like I made a mistake with the editing, and I actually went back and checked the video on their channel one more time before I did this. It ends right there. I poop you not. There is no way she ate that. That's the mashed potatoes with the extra toppings of cheese and bacon. And, like, you would think, with them doing the soft ad, that the last thing, it's like they made this for me. The last thing that they would have done is that she would have taken that bite and done, So she scooped it up, and there's no way that Julia is going to eat mashed potatoes from a chain bar and grill topped with low-grade cheese and bacon bits from food service product factory. No way! And she wouldn't even take that last step of like, That is how fake it is. That they ended up with that footage. And you know she put that right back down. She didn't eat that. And this is what the channel has become. So this is published on January 21st, 2023. 5 days from now, JP and Julia, Healthy Junk Food, get to their 10th anniversary. And they should have a big retrospective waiting, and then just call it. And if not, it's gonna be real tragic if they're gonna keep making garbage such as this.